Namaste, Sharanu Sharanarthigalu, dear learners. Welcome to SPPS online classes. Dear students, we have started NCERT class 6, our past one, history section, chapter number 8, vital villages, thriving towns. This is video class number 2. Dear students, through the various sources, archaeologists have found out about the earliest cities. So, which are the sources the archaeologists found out, especially coins, and some other sources are available that provide the various information regarding the city life. So, start with the understanding the new concept from this video class, that is finding out about cities. In that, we are going to discuss the stories, travelers' history, sculptures, as well as archaeology and coins. So start with the first one, stories. The Jatakas are the stories that were probably composed by ordinary people. The Jatakas are the stories that were probably composed by ordinary people and then written down and preserved by Buddhist monks. In the 2500 years ago, various stories written. So those are called the Jataka stories, and those were written by the Buddhist monks and composed by ordinary people. Those provide the information regarding the city life of the people. So next we go to the sculptures. Dear students, sculptures were also used to depict the daily lives of the people during those days. So sculptures depicted people's lives in the towns, villages, as well as forest, and they were used mostly to decorate railings as well as the pillars and gateway of the buildings. So these sculptures are engraved on the hard surface of the stone as well as on the pillars and buildings. So the one of the Sanchi Stupa located in Madhya Pradesh, the Sanchi Stupa contains the numerous sculptures inscribed in its railings and pillars. So for example, this shows the how they are loved the nature. The city people loved the nature. So because of we are observing the various structures engraved on the surface of the hard stones. So those provide the information about the how they are loving the nature. So next we go through the another few information regarding the cities. You are observing the one of the picture here. This is related with the ring wells. So rows of pots or ceramic rings. So these are the ceramic rings arranged one on top of the other, known as ring wells. So these were used as a toilet purpose, in cases as drain purpose as well as the garbage dumping purpose. So archaeologists found out these ring wells in the some places in Indian subcontinent, and in the those were constructed in 2500 years ago, and these provide the information that how the people were well advanced in their drainaging system. So next we go through the another few information regarding the travels history. For example, one of the unknown Greek seller, he was visited in the all the ports in the subcontinent during the 2500 years ago, and archaeologists found out the travel his travel history, and he visited especially the Baruch port, that was earliest port in the subcontinent. It is located in the Gulf of Khambat or Gulf of Cambay, and he visited almost on all the ports in the eastern coastal lines as well as in eastern and western coastlines of the Indian subcontinent in the southern part. And he described about the trading system for especially importing and exporting business. So during the 2500 years ago, Indian people or especially merchants and traders imports the goods like wine, copper, tin, lead, coral, topaz, cloth, gold, and silver coins, and they export the goods like Himalayan plants, ivories, and gates, azet, carnelian. These are the precious stones, cotton, silk, and perfumes. So according to his traveler history, we can get these all information, how the traders are exporting and importing the goods. So next we go through the another few information regarding the coins. Coins are very important to discuss about the commercial matters of the Indian subcontinent during the 2500 years ago, and archaeologists found out the some of the punch marked coins, and these punch marked coins found out several thousand years ago, and archaeological department found out these coins 500 years ago, and these punch marked coins are punched on the silver or copper metal. So they used the metal like silver and copper. And why we called as a punched mark? Because these punch marked coins designed were punched into the silver and copper surface of the coins. So these are called as a punch marked coins. So these are few information regarding the finding out about the cities. In upcoming class we will cover the more contents. Till then, bye bye, have a nice day.